Hello guys, happy hour. Come on in, it's Monday, 6 o'clock Central. So you guys let me know you're watching. I'm getting it pulled up, but hopefully you guys can come in for a little break. Let me know how your weekend was and how your day has been. Happy birthday to my friend Nelda. I don't know if she'll pop in. She probably won't since it's her birthday, but I always like to, if I can remember, say happy birthday to you guys. Hello, Lisa. How's your brother-in-law today? Sure have been thinking about him all day. Okay, let's see. It's just slow to pull up, evidently. I can see you guys here, though. That's good. Thank you, Christy, for sprinkling. Hi, Elizabeth. Glad you guys are coming in. Let me know how your day has been. Hi, Veronica. Glad you're here. Hi, Christina. Hey to you. Do you still have your little granddaughter, or is she gone? Hi, Deb. Hey, y'all. I love it. Love it. So I was going to paint today, but I changed my mind based on yesterday. So if you watched me yesterday in the in Maddie's craft exchange, I received something from Teresa and made, let's grab it here. I made what she's, using the things that she sent me. We made this, and this little project inspired something else. So when I tell you guys try things and get creative, there's a reason. Because when you do one thing, it's a domino effect. And it will kind of spark something in your brain to, ooh, well, what if I did this? Or what if I used buttons on this? Or, your brain will kind of take over, which is what it did yesterday. So ever since yesterday, I was like, I really want to do this little Valentine thing with some buttons and some bling, a little bit of paint. So it was cute. Thank you. She sent good stuff, so it was easy to do. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Anna. Oh, she went home. So you guys let me know how your weekend was and how it's going. Get me sprinkled out if you don't mind. Hi, Pam. Glad y'all are here. So I've got a canvas and a little wood round, and I thought I would try to do two at the same time. So while one is drying, we can do another, because I think I want to kind of do two different themes or colors or whatever. Hey, Pam, y'all come on in and say hi to each other. Say hi to me. Glad y'all are here. We have two Pams on. So let's get a background down. And so my colors, I've got bling sitting out, of course gold, and I've got some silver. I've got some buttons, and I can go one of two ways. So thank you, Carrie, for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Diana says the day at the Denver Rodeo. How fun. That is always the funnest thing to take kids to, or to go to, period. Hi, Zena. Glad y'all are here with me. Okay, so for our background, I honestly have not decided on colors because I've pulled, I don't know if y'all can see all of my little embellishments. I've got keys. I do have some bright colors, these little things that if we want to do some brights, and I've got my red buttons, red and pinks and all that in here. So maybe we'll do one of each of those. Let's do that. So let me get out, whoops. I put them in here just because it made me happy. That little jar made me happy, and I wanted to have it handy. So I'm just going to get out some of these. And I'm telling you, when you get out some colors, so maybe even get out a piece of fabric, or if you have something you're really drawn to, like a piece of clothing, put that around you, get it out and kind of look at it, because those are the kind of things that can inspire you to do a craft of some type, or a painting, or piece of art that you normally wouldn't do. So just get things out and see how it inspires you. So with all these little buttons, doesn't that inspire you? And I'll do a giveaway. So somebody remind me, somebody who's on here that will be on the whole time, remind me to do a giveaway at the end, because I don't need all these buttons. I will share some bling with you guys, because I have a lot of in fact, let's give away, if we can get 100 people on our live, we'll give away a $25 gift card for Totally Dazzled. How's that? I know we can do it. We get 100 here every night, so should not be hard. Oh, Lizette, how sweet of Christina. Thank you, girl. I love that. I love supportive women who we can just help each other grow and introduce new people. You guys throw out some colors, because I'm sitting here going to do the same things. I know for the gold I'm going to do some neutrals, so I'll pull the neutrals, but on this other one, let me think. So let's see if we have all of these buttons we're going to use. I know we're going to use them. Maybe a pink background, or do we want to go like crazy like I did with our painting and do like teal, or you know, a blue, or y'all let me know. Thank you, Lisa, for sprinkling, and Deb, I appreciate you so much. Oh, thank you, Christina. Thank you, Helen. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it so much. Well, Anna, listen, it's the least I can do for you guys showing up for me. Laveda, thank you for the stars. You're so sweet to me. Thank you, Gina, for sprinkling. Christy, are you saying okay, you'll do it? You'll be, I don't know, anybody that can, I know, any color will be fine, won't it? Light purple, Carrie says. I never use purples. I really don't. I don't even have any in my little situation here that I have right beside me. I'm probably not going to do that because I can't get to them and I don't want to mix. I don't think. We could do this little periwinkle color. That would be pretty. We could try to mix it. It's not the right color for mixing. Usually a blue and a red, like a true blue and red. Hold please. Hold please. If you guys won't leave, I will look here because I know if I can lift up this tray that I have. Oh, goodness. My back is hurting today. Hi, Ann. Glad you're here. Were you off today? Thinking that a lot of you guys, let me know if you're off. It should be everybody, but I know it's not. We've got to have certain people doing certain jobs, and I believe it might be a state-by-state thing, so. Okay, Carrie, I'm good. We're going to do your purple. Now, typically, I put down a really good coating of, I'm going to cut this off, of my multi-purpose sealer, but for time's sake, we'll skip it today and just get down our paint. So it will definitely take 2 coats, but it's already sanded really well. I've actually got some of these. If anybody wants, after you see what I do, if you're thinking, ooh, I want to make one, then message me and I will let you know a price. It will not be much because it's just going to be the, you know, the round and some buttons and some ribbon. I think is about all we'll be using. Maybe some bling. What a pretty color. Carrie, good call. That's a really pretty color, isn't it? Very good. Hello, who's LT Designs? You're going to have to remind me. I probably know, but, you know, I can never think of it when I'm live. Pretty purple. This is lavender, just flat out lavender by Deco Art Americana. I'm so glad I turned that around. Where did I get the round from? These came from Hobby Lobby. Don't know if they still have them. They sell out of them a lot. And I have found them on Amazon before. And I have the beads and I have the jute, so I've made my own before. It's just like a 5-inch round. So if you don't see them on Hobby Lobby's site, you can just order a round. And it doesn't have to be the exact size. You might can find one at Dollar Tree. Usually theirs are different sizes though. So this paint has great coverage, is why I use it. And you'll see that I mean I could technically get away with just this 1 coat, but I will put 2 in case I give this away, and that way I know it's gonna last long term. So okay, so let's move on to the canvas. While that one is drying, let me get my paper towel. Your grandson Colton is 5 today also. Oh, happy birthday, Colton. That's awesome. Are y'all gonna celebrate? Is he having cake? I know it's so pretty, Anna. It is. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? I was just thinking of you and Jerry today, and it's funny. I was hoping you might pop on. Okay, let's do this one in the neutrals that I'm picturing, because this one we'll do in our golds and all the pretty things and make it really blingy and special. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I love seeing y'all happy birthday to each other and things. Did you hear me? You can get them either at Amazon and then have your, because I have my own big bag of beads and jute, of course, so you can do your own, or you can try to find them at Hobby Lobby. They're just sold out a lot, so a lot of times they're hard to find. Okay, let's get this one a base coat on with a different brush. Just going to use a little filbert brush. This is a very small size, which is perfect for your little tier tray or shelf sitter. I can't believe we don't have 100 here yet. Oh, so many of you guys already sprinkled, and yet they're not coming. I'm glad y'all are here. But maybe they'll come. And I just said 100 people and we will give away a $25 gift card to Totally Dazzled. I just got some new Totally Dazzled in for myself, and I'm just like, okay, what can we do? I just love when I can restock and, you know, get some new things that I haven't had before. Just watch the sales and make your money go farther. But it's good prices, so, you know, if you bought it not on sale, you're still getting a good value, because most of us creators have bought things on Amazon and the quality isn't as good. So I'm just getting a neutral background, so I don't know if y'all can see that. It's a light tan. Sprinkle. Oh, thank you guys. Hi, Cherokee. Isn't it, Carol? Yes, I could do so many things with it. 16th birthday. Is this the one that was in the Nutcracker, Michelle? Went to brunch with her mom. Oh, good. Jerry's tired today. Yes. I'm so sorry. Oh, wow. Good, Anna. I wonder how he'll do. That seems really soon, but I know he probably needed, you know, I'm sure for different reasons he was like kind of ready to go back in a way. Okay, so we're two-timing today. We're going to get 2 of these done kind of simultaneously, different colors, totally different feel. So if you like whimsical and fun, we'll have one for you, and if you like more fancy, blingy, pretty, then we'll have one for you. So fun. Oh, good. Aww. Hi, Trisha. Yes, Lynn. Well, we're going to get I can tell we got 70 on here, so just 30 more, and I will choose a winner. I have a hard time with these little contest things, like, you know, when you just scroll. I don't know. I don't like having to just like, and usually when I put my finger down, it'll be my own, or I don't know. One time it was April. It's hard for me to choose. I just want to give it to everybody. I hate picking somebody. But I have a lot of things to share. Like I have a few extra napkins, since I don't decoupage a lot, that I can share. So, hi Katana, glad you're here. You've been reorganizing your. I loved what you did with your ribbon. Carrie, tell everybody what you did with your ribbon, because they may not have seen what Debbie taught us. And I know she's taught it on her page too. I'm going to do one more coat to make this a nice even coat, just so that I can give it away if I choose to. You know, I don't want to give somebody something that's not really well done or whatever. So let's go ahead. It won't take long. Hello, Jocelyn from Georgia. How is y'all's weather today? I know we've got a lot of California friends. I've been trying to keep up with all that, and I don't really know what it's like everywhere else. All I know is the allergies here in Texas are bad. Okay, so one more quick coat, and that gives it a really nice finish. Can y'all see it? Looks great. The sides look really good already, so I think those are good. Okay. I'm going to wipe this off. If you wonder why I'm holding my brush like this, I am a big proponent of wiping it in your paper towel, getting all that excess paint in it, out into your paper towel before you put it in your water. And that way your water doesn't get as murky and colored as it would. If I just put this with all that paint in it into my water, it'd just be solid purple. And if I go to paint this again or do something on this, then the water is just tainted. So, oh, hi Pamela. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Hello. We're neighbors because I'm in Texas, so I consider everybody around us. You know, if you're in a couple of states away, we're neighbors. We have lots of friends from Arkansas that watch. Y'all let me know where you're from. That's always super fun because every time I'll have newer people to me that I didn't know. Maybe you told me once, but I don't remember. So I really like to see where you guys are watching from. Okay, I'm going to take a little pink and just paint a little heart so that this will have a little background. And then we're going to embellish it. So let's get a round brush going here. And we'll paint one on this too, probably with white or something, maybe with gold. So let's see. I've only done one upside down. This will be my second one. We've got 80 people. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to mess up in front of 80 people if I do. So I'm just going to try to get a heart shape on here. It's not easy to do something like that upside down. It's usually pretty wonky. One side's a lot bigger than the other. So how'd we do? How is it? Not too bad, not too bad. So let me turn it and just kind of tweak it. I just like to challenge myself and see if I can do it. Because the heart is kind of a, you know, one side it's really easy to get way too big or way too skinny. So I like to just see if I can do it. And we're just going to get that filled in. Most of this, like I said, will be covered. But that way, if things peek through, it will still be pretty back there and not purple. This reminds me of those little candies. What am I thinking of, y'all? Conversation hearts? Is that what they're called? Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate that so much. You did great. I should say you did great. About what, Amber? What'd you do? We did great. What did I say? Hi, Shelly Ann. How are you today? I always think it's fun when I go back and I'll look at your comments and somebody will say, I'm from, you know, let's say Tennessee. And then somebody will say, oh, what part of Tennessee? Oh, you know, this or that. Oh, I grew up in such and such. And they'll go, my uncle's in such and such. And like, no way, you know. And every now and then, it's like, well, my uncle lives, you know, wherever. And it's like, no way, I grew up on that street, you know. And it's just so fun to see you guys realize it is really kind of a small world when you think about it and when you start asking questions, you know. Now, don't give out anything personal because we don't want any weirdos to come behind us, and you know they do. So, guys, I try to keep a good eye because you know how sometimes they'll come behind us and get on a post and say, you know, oh, you're so pretty. If you would just send me a friend request. You guys, don't do it. You know they're scammers. They're just preying on people. They think that women don't know better. And probably some haven't been around long enough to know that that's what they're doing. But they are not who they say they are. They are probably not good looking and wealthy. They're probably really awful people inside. So don't risk it. Don't give out any information that you don't want just anybody knowing, you know what I mean? But I think a state or a city, that's different. But that's totally up to you too. Okay, just wanted to kind of clean that up a little. You know, I'm over here looking at my iPad as well. My eyes are bad. We're gonna, oh yeah, $8. That's crazy. Go to the Dollar Tree. Get it for $1.25. That's still not perfect, is it? Well, I guess I should have a template. because I can see that trying to clean that up, I still didn't get it right. And I know it doesn't matter too much, but I do always go into my VIP group and give them a tracer for whatever I do on my page. So I would like it to be somewhat correct. That's better. That's better. Yes, I have a home on Lake Cumberland. That sounds like a great place. Ah, very bad. Don't you dare. Don't you make me come get after him for you. Hi, Maddie. We had so much fun yesterday. And your event is what has inspired this whole project, because after making this with the things that Teresa sent, I had leftover buttons from her, and it just got my mind working. So I'm going to use some of those buttons and kind of include some things I have, and we're going to do something else. So let's put that aside and do a little heart with maybe some white. I don't know. Do we want white? Because I kind of want this one to be, or gold. I said gold. Let's do gold. This one will be more neutrals, whites, gold, you know, those kind of things. Square surface. You can, to do something like this, guys, you can use whatever you have. So a card, you can do this on just mixed media paper. You could do this on wood. You know, sometimes, let's see, do I have one? I've had this sitting on my desk for a week at least that I keep thinking I'm going to do something with. I got this at the Dollar Tree. So, you know, you could do the same thing on here. Just whatever you happen to have sitting around. Almost did it on a, what do you call those? Charcuterie board. But I decided I didn't want buttons on that. So anyway, I'll do that a different day with something else. I'm just going to kind of go in here with this gold. I don't think I need any kind of background. I'm just going to get down a little gold heart. Again, I should, you see how I do it. Don't do like me. I'm just winging it, hoping that I can get a good heart shape. But you guys use a tracer or something so that yours isn't as wonky as mine probably will be. But we usually can make it work. This is also Deco Art. It's a metallic, and the color is Glorious Gold, and it's a really pretty, obviously shimmery gold. I've tried a lot of their golds, and you know, some people really have a strong preference, but I like all of them for just different things, and this is one that I use a lot. It's just kind of a true gold in my opinion. Now this is another thing you can do. You've seen me do palette knife art, and that would be really pretty to do on just a plain background and have your heart just really do the talking, just have it be really pretty. And I've just been doing a lot of these with glass art. You've probably seen if you're on my page much. I've done red and I believe a teal. Is that right? And I have all the stuff sitting on my little desk. I have another little desk over here to do a gold with gold glass. Or I have gold paint and clear glass is what is sitting over here waiting. Okay. Does that look okay? Yes. That's like, see, I did okay on that shape. It's not too bad. Getting ready to do a charcuterie. Oh, really? Ooh, yes. That'll be really pretty, Amber. A freeform heart. That's right, Tammy. And listen, they're all good. You do not have to worry. I do too, Michelle. I like gold ones. You don't have to worry about things being perfect. That will take the fun out of my day. So when I learn to be loose with my art, that's when I really enjoy the benefits of art, like you hear about. You know, you hear about stress reduction and lower blood pressure. That's only for people who, not really, but that, for me, once I could let go and just have fun with it, that's when I felt the benefits. I really did. And I started doing the fun art when my mom was very advanced with her Alzheimer's. And you would think you don't have time, because I really didn't have time to be doing art, or at least that's how I felt. And in one of my times that I was praying, you know, I felt God tell me to do it, and it didn't make sense, but I did it. I bought a mixed media pad and some paint, and started just doing, really, I think I started with flowers, you know, just doing some flowers and shapes and I don't know, whatever. And then I'd try to paint things. Wasn't good, you know. You just do whatever you feel like you want to do it. And the benefits were so good, but it was more than just painting. It was the prayer time that I would have while painting that now I just want to tell everybody, you know, that we all go through things, not always Alzheimer's, not always apparent, but we all have stress. I don't think there's anybody who makes it through this life without stress. And so art and crafting and all these things can so help you. Hi, Mare, how are you tonight? Let's see, who did I miss? Thank you, Jill. I knew I saw somebody say sprinkled. Thank you so much for sprinkling. Hi, Tony, glad you're here. Let's see. Thank you, Mary Beth, for sprinkling. Well, Jill, that's okay. And let me tell you, for example, if we were going to do glass on this, and I don't have any sitting here handy, but think about it. You know, all you have to do is, I give everybody tracers when I had one. Yeah, here's a heart that I just fold over a piece of paper, cut your, you know, shape, open it up, you've got a heart. So you could lay that, see, I could have laid that down and made it perfect. And then you color this, so you're filling in your shape, and then you put your glass on it, and then you do the resin. So you don't have to be a good painter. So don't wait until you're a better painter. In my opinion, you can just start by doing the simple things that you can do. We'll show you how, sister. Okay, so here's my thought. We'll do this one. Well, let's do this one first, because this is going to be my favorite. I just know it. So I'm going to make myself wait. And also, I used to do a lot of the sewing sequins on with a little bead and making stockings. Do you guys remember those? Did any of y'all have those growing up? But my grandmother made us all those, and so I started making them for my kids and dog. Does it, Tina? Well, that's okay. It's not for everybody. Not everybody has to do it. But if you're interested, just watch some of my tutorials, guys. I will help you. I will hold your hand. And I have a couple that are super detailed. So if you're curious, message me and I'll tell you which ones to watch. That will tell you literally every single step from the minute you get out your base until you're done 2 days later. I see 96, but I'll take your word for it if you saw 100. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to write down a number, and we will do between 1 and 100. Don't guess yet. Don't guess yet. Let me get my number down. Are y'all looking at what I write? Can y'all tell? Okay. Let me write it darker because I'm using a pencil. Okay. So, do we have 100? I think we're close. So I've got a number between 1 and 100, and the first person that I see with this number, I will send you a $25 gift card to Totally Dazzled, which is what we're going to use tonight. We're going to use some of this bling bling. So go ahead and guess, guys. It will be the first one that I see on my end. So nobody get mad if I missed yours, but I'm just like, I see Mary Beth at 88. I see Lori at 75. So y'all keep guessing. Brooke, hi Brookie, 11. Shelly Ann at 57. Laveda at 77. Do you ever have to look and go, what did I? Trisha, wait, did you say 57 too? Yep. Carrie at 14. Sherry at 83. Deb at 51. You can keep guessing. Maybe I should keep painting until I see that number pop up. I'm watching. But anyway, I've got a lot of these kind of things that I thought might be cute on here. So we'll see. We'll play around with those. I still haven't seen it. You guys can keep on trying while I'm laying out my buttons. Man, y'all are just, a lot of y'all are getting all right around it. Good guess, Dev. That's not it, but that was a good one. That would have been a good one to say. Let me be sure I haven't missed it. I haven't seen it. Nope. Haven't missed it. Well, this was harder than I thought it was going to be for y'all. I thought if everybody guesses one number, somebody will get it. Okay, you shy ones that are watching and not commenting, go ahead and take a guess. Maybe we're just waiting on you. I totally understand the shy people, because I've told y'all my daughter's very shy and quiet and reserved, and she would never comment. She'd be like, keep the gift card, I'm not talking. You can tell me the number and I'll watch the screen. I can't, Deb. Can't tell you without telling everybody. I haven't seen it, but I keep watching to be sure I haven't missed it, because I'm surprised. That's really big. Oh my goodness. Should I just pick the closest? Deb. I'm not that smart, Deb. I didn't even think of that, but that would have been really good. Just trying to trick y'all. Let's see. Oh, man. See, it's waiting on somebody. There's like somebody that needs this bling. I have never seen anything like this, you guys. Come on. What? Should I just, y'all tell me. I've never seen, I don't know what to do. I don't want to keep making y'all keep guessing, but I do want somebody to get it. Y'all are naming the same numbers. Be sure you kind of take a look. Ooh, somebody got close. Somebody got close. Nope. Oh, I thought that was it, but it's not. Ooh, somebody got close. Okay, let's narrow it down. Let's narrow it between 30 and 50. 30 and 50. It's narrowed down, so somebody's going to get it now. We're narrowing it down between 30 and 50. So if you're guessing, be sure you're doing between 30 and 50, because I'm trying to help y'all out. Oh, y'all are getting close. Y'all are getting close. I cannot believe we still don't have it. That's so funny. Oh, Christy. I was just waiting on that 47. Can y'all see? Christy got it. Let me double check that you were the first. That's the first I saw. Christy Reynolds. I do not see anyone before her. that is live. So if you're on the replay, it doesn't count. You got to be here live. So I believe it's Christy. Okay, maybe we'll do one more for some bling, because y'all really went through the ringer on that. What are y'all thinking of these little things? Do we like them or do we not? The little shiny things, can y'all see? So simple to put a few things together like this. We could add a little bit. Congratulations, Christy. It was fun on my end just because I couldn't believe how hard it was. But y'all might have been getting irritated, like, come on. Your brain hurts, Deb. Deb, you were getting some good ones with the one, and she said 100, or one. Yeah, you said 1 and then 100. Yeah, those were good ideas that I hadn't thought to. That would be, I would never have guessed that. So do we like the bling on this? So this one's our playful, whimsical, you know. Y'all let me know if you like the bling on it. I'm just looking at these. This is the small pack. So this is a pack of the silver small, and I love using these. I don't know, for whatever reason, the small ones are pretty much what I use. They're dainty and cute, and I end up going to these all the time. Y'all like the bling? Yes, you're welcome. I want to do that as often as I can. You know, we watch people reach their goals, and none of us, you know, I was just saying this today to somebody, you know, the whole reason that we are here is for y'all. Y'all are why we're here. And as long as y'all are here, you know, we're here to give you ideas and inspiration and provide friendship and encouragement. And so I want to give back as often as I can in any way that I can. So okay, what are y'all thinking of the bling? Do you like, I've got 2 on here. Does it look silly with the whimsical? That's my question. Does it need, a big one. Wasn't looking at the numbers, wrapping your wrist. You like the small, Lori? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so a lot of y'all do. I agree, it's just fun to, you can add it to bows or little projects, and you know, you can add it to your artwork. That's considered mixed media when you start adding things, other elements to your art. So don't be afraid to bling something out, you know. I kind of like it on here, and I think y'all are saying you do. I don't know about these things. I think those just don't work for me. So anyway, we can just glue these on and then add some fun. I've got some sorry ribbon. I have not even opened the package yet, but I'm hoping that that will work. Okay, do we like that? Okay, so we have these 2 at the top and this at the bottom, and everything else just on. So for glue, I think I am going to use hot glue. Should I, or should I use, let me think. I know Dina would say use this. What do y'all think? She is Marie. Hi, Barb. Glad you're here. Oh, Lynn, I'm glad you did. Telegram now. Yes, Rom. I did send a notice, so if you're not on there. Oh, Marie, thank you so much. Needs 3, Sue said yes. Yes, and it is. I'm not good with telling y'all like what. I think I'm going to use a little hot glue with this just so it for sure holds right now. The easiest way for me to tell everybody, this is what I tell you, is go to my website. Everything's on there. So if you go to artgracepaint.com, you'll see everything pretty much on that front page that's important. So like email, Telegram, anything that's upcoming, any big events, or I just made a post about the Alzheimer's event for this year, which I know it's super early to talk about June, but creators that are doing events like that, we have to, because it's a big event. I work with the North Texas Alzheimer's Association, you know, in doing it, and you know, we're getting emails and you know, getting started. So this year I have some plans that I wanted to get done last year and didn't, so I won't say what it is yet, but I hope that I can make it even better than last year's was. And I know Sonia, with Sonia's, she said, I can't say it, She Shed Sensations is doing one. So she supports, you know, she does one for her daddy. I'm doing one for my mama. So, you know, support both if you can, or either or. No hard feelings, you know. We just want you to, honestly, the money is important, because the money is how they get more research and able to help more people. There are a lot of resources for people, and sometimes they don't know about it. So I have a group called Artists for Alzheimer's. That's the name of it. And I might change the name to Creatives for Alzheimer's this year. But anyway, because it is more than artists, it's anybody who's creative and has a business. But I'm back to using my hot glue. I meant to use this so I didn't have to deal with all these little strings. Anyway, in that group, in Guide 2, I just happen to know it's Guide 2, there is all kind of resources for anyone who has a family member with Alzheimer's or dementia. So if that is someone you know, it would be a good resource to tell them about. Nobody has to give. It's a free group. And I'm just saying right now, you can go in there and see some tutorials, and you can look at all that information, and you'll never be asked for anything. It's just another group like any other group. Now, when June rolls around, you know, obviously we're a fundraiser, so we'll be asking for donations, but, you know, only if you can. There's so many ways to help, like just sprinkling a video or sharing a post. So there's never any pressure from me. Hello, V and K, all occasion handmade gifts. Awesome. I'll have to check you out. Oh, Amber, it's such a horrible thing you do. It's such a terrible disease, and it affects so many people. Really, honestly, just about everyone, you know, either has a mother, a sister, a father, a grandfather, an uncle. I mean, you hardly can find a family that isn't affected somehow. So I love that we do this, and it's a way for me to really honor my mom and know that, you know, really a huge part for me is just providing resources and helping people to not feel alone, because you do really go through a lot of different stages when you have somebody with that. Oh, Lori, it is an awesome thing, and every year it's so good to see everybody come together and help. And there's always people who are like, you know, message or send an email and just thank us for, you know, for doing it. That, I don't know, I just love it. It's one of my things that I'm passionate about. So it's always like, oh good, it's time to start putting dates on the calendar, start seeing who can be involved, all those things. It's never like a hard job. It might be hard work, but it's always so rewarding. So I appreciate every one of you who's ever come and been a part of it. And hopefully you will again. So this is great. This is working really well to get these on here. And anywhere that I'm having blank spots, I'm going to put pearls, since I'm using this blank. Look at our number. What did I do? Yikes. Did I make people leave? They probably thought I was asking for money. I'm not. I am not. Anyway, I'm going to put some pearls in those little bare spots. And I think that will be super pretty. Okay, this one I'm going to use both the hot glue, and this is a heavier item. So I'm going to put a big dollop. And if you go to buy this glue, it's stick fast. You want to always be sure you get the thick. You need the thick, not the thin one. So I do have that in my Amazon. I try to, anything that I use and recommend, I try to have there so that if you're having trouble finding it, you don't have to order the wrong one. But this is what it looks like. Stick fast, instant CA adhesive. There it is on the back right there. Instant CA adhesive. And then it says thick, but they put this label on it that covered, but it does say thick. Y'all doing okay? Yes, Joanne, it so is. Thank you, Anna. Yours froze up, Tammy. Sorry about that. Oh, good, Michelle. Yes, Deb, that's the thing, is that we don't want them to linger and be so miserable, but it sure does hurt. And so I really feel for people and just want to be there to support anybody who needs it or help them find the resources, you know. So I'm really thankful that so far we've always had enough presenters, and just got some napkin in that glue, but I'll cover it. This is the perfect little thing to make for somebody too that might be struggling with dementia or Alzheimer's, because they love to hold things in their hand. They love to look at pretty things. You know, it's for, at least with my mother, it kind of got to where you feel like you're dealing with a child again, because things that might be considered silly or frivolous, she would say, "Oh, that's just beautiful." You know, the little childish little necklaces you get like at a fair and they're just beaded, you know, she would look at that and go, "That is so pretty." And somebody would say, "Well, Millie, you can have it," and put it on her, and she would just think it was a diamond necklace. And so, you know, these little kind of things that you can make on a rainy day or do with your grandkids, and then give them to your elderly neighbor or somebody at your church, or somebody that you put it in your bag, put it in your purse, and then as you go through your day, say, "Lord, show me somebody that needs a little pick-me-up." Can you imagine how happy they would be? They'd be like, "You are not going to believe this lady at the grocery store gave me the cutest little thing." So if you're looking, you'll find ways to use your gifts and use what you are good at. Deb, are you using Telegram? Yes. Mary Beth. I know none of us want to get to that point, do we? None of us do. And that's why, you know, you can kind of let them go, because you know that they don't want to. If they could choose, they wouldn't want to linger. But it hurts a lot, and it's very hard. And I've, you know, tried to help a lot of people who do have to do that job of caregiving. It's very lonely, and you know, you need support. So you definitely need support while you're dealing with it. Anytime you're using stick fast, it kind of helps to have something like the tweezers or a toothpick or something, so that you don't glue your fingers. And maybe one more here, and then I'm going to be ready for some pearls. I just think pearls will be good to fill it in. Ooh, this would have been good, but it's not the right color. Please and prayers. Oh, is that right? Is that right now? Let's see. Jeannie. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Absolutely. Yes, I really don't like the time of year when all this happens, and right now I feel like things are so wonky. It's you never know when things are gonna happen. It's not as predictable or something. Thank you, Rachel. I'm so glad you guys are here. It always doesn't it always. It does me. I just hope that you guys feel a little pick me up when you get on these lives with people and chit chat and know that you're not alone. You know, that's something Justin says a lot, and it's just the truth. You know, so many of us are here to be here for you guys, and you're not alone. Never. Okay. So let's get a few pearls on the subject. I am going to use probably these. I have these by size because I have so many different sizes. And I'm going to just kind of do a dollop of this and then drop one down. And then we'll just leave it alone and let it dry. Ah! There. Oh, Judy, oh, that's so sad. Well, I'll go back and put you guys that are mentioning these things on my prayer list, because I truly feel like part of what I'm here for is to lift you guys up. And, you know, a lot of people, we mean well when we say, I'll pray for you, right? You know, we've all done it. All of us have probably done it, where you mean well and you mean to pray, but then if you don't write it down, you know, you just kind of forget. So I will go back and write these down and keep you guys in my prayers, because it is such a hard thing to deal with. And as they progress, it gets harder, and you seem to have less support because people don't know how to help. They feel uncomfortable because they haven't done any research on it. That's why I like to make, you know, I like to have a lot of that stuff in the group, the Alzheimer's group, so that people can just kind of go and do some reading and just get some information. It's, you know, it's there. And I used to watch Teepa Snow, if you guys have ever heard of her. She is an excellent resource for people, caregivers of people with dementia or Alzheimer's. And she has lots of videos on YouTube, or did. I'm assuming she still does. And really, really good advice. She's very excellent. Oh, y'all, it's looking cute. I'll have to hold this up in just 1 second. I want to get as much done as I can here before I hold it up to you. So just a little tiny dot of glue, and then put down that pearl. And by the time you move on and do the next one, that one spot is dry. But I'm kind of just dropping the glue wherever I see a little hole that looks like it needs it. But I am glad we painted that pink behind, you know, behind it, so that the pink shows through and it looks pretty. Let's see, maybe one more little one and this one will be done. Okay, so we've got the buttons, the pearls, the little bling. Love that. The lady you mentioned who has Teepa Snow. Let me type it because it's a different spelling. And actually, is it two E's? T-E-E-P-A and then Snow. Y'all, I believe this is it. Teepa Snow. If not, I will correct it when I'm done and be sure and give y'all the correct So here's what I got today. We're about to open. This came from Amazon. It is Sari Silk. And I'm hoping there's enough purple and pink in here for me to use on this. Just unwind it. And pull out whatever you need. I don't know anyway, usually it gets messy. Oops. Because this is kind of how I do mine. I'll just pull out and cut some that I'm going to use for the project. And let's do a pink. That's probably all I need, maybe just those two. I could put a little piece of this one with it if I want to, but I don't know if it needs it. Let's leave that off for now. And we might even just do pink. Let me take a look at the pink. So what I have been doing, because I don't have like a needle for this, is I will take a piece of wire and fold it over. Come on, come on. So here's my piece of wire. And I just fold it in half. So you've got a long piece of wire, fold it in half, and now I've got something I can run this through my little hole here. So this will come through the back. And then I just hold this loop and pull these through the loop. So they came through the back, y'all see that? And I've got my loop, and then I'm gonna push them through the loop like so. Then if I want to put like a bead, so remember how this came on the little jute, I could put a bead. I would probably paint that bead if I was gonna do that. I think it's cute just like this, so I'll probably just do this. And then have this pretty silk ribbon to hang. So there we go, and then you can trim this if you want it at an angle. And there's this one. So that's what you have. I think it's cute. I like the purple that Carrie suggested, and then the buttons and the bling and the little pearls. But I'm most excited about this one. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm excited. I've got little keys. Look at those tiny keys. And I've got one big key. I didn't know if we'd use that on maybe something like a ribbon. I have this. I have all of this. So if y'all can hang with me, I'll work fast, but I think this one's going to be so pretty. And then these are the extra buttons I have left over from yesterday. So she sent me a bunch, so I'm going to see what ones I want to use. That's probably going to be too big. It takes up too much room, I think. So let's just put a few of these down. You can turn them over and see what the prettiest side is. And whatever the smallest one is, I might put at the bottom. And just kind of spread these out a little bit. Oh, that's pretty. Like so. Oh, y'all, that's already cute. Just with a few buttons. But look at this. So this is part of the Totally Dazzled that I have. And when I use, so this came off of an applique. So you know how when people make wedding dresses or a belt for a wedding dress, things like that, you can buy those appliques. And I get them from Totally Dazzled and then use what I want to. And like this is a piece of one of the appliques. So it's so worth the price because look at this bling. These really are intended for probably wedding dresses, and they are just beautiful. So I, you know, kind of pick and choose what I want to use on what, and just keep the rest of it in here. So see how pretty that is? So let's just start. I'm already just loving this. So let's start kind of gluing things down. What are y'all thinking? Really cute, Lynn said. Super cute. Would be adorable. Oh, Michelle, on this one, is that what you mean? It would. But I still think teacher gifts or just for a little neighbor, you know, because all of us have leftover scraps. You don't have to buy anything. You know, just because I'm using bling, you don't have to. You can use just the buttons that you already have. Let me glue this little piece down before I go any further. I'm going to glue this down where it will stay still and kind of frame our little heart a little bit. Like so. And you don't have long to work with this glue. So you kind of have to get it where you want it, and then once you put that down, you're really not going to move it. It is pretty fast. So if you are afraid of it, you know, like because you can't, you got to just commit and then put it down because it's going to dry before we can do very much. This is another piece. It's a little smaller piece, but the same type chain. I am an affiliate for this brand, for Totally Dazzled. So if you go to my website, artgracepaint.com, I have a page that says my favorite supplies, and it will take you, like whatever button you push, you can go to my Amazon store, you can go to Totally Dazzled, but that will let you use my referral code, so zero cost to you, but I'll get a little credit. I like for her to know that I am telling you guys about it and using it, because they were so nice to make me an affiliate. They did not have to do that. So thank you for using that link. Okay, so there's that. So whoops, I totally forgot those weren't glued down. Whoopsie, whoopsie woo. That's okay, we'll get them. We'll get them, y'all. Look, my little card from Teresa yesterday. I loved getting that. Okay, here's another one. We're good, it's all good. So sorry, so sorry. Your daughter was a heart transplant. 10 years. Oh, wow, I'm so sorry. Tammy, that's so sad. I'm so sorry. I don't think there's anything worse than losing your child. Our children are just a piece of us, part of us, an extension. So sorry. So I'm just gluing these on, and I'm fixing to add some bling bling. So like these bigger pieces. This piece, some of these larger ones I did get on Amazon, but they'll be on my list of favorites if you're wondering about them. So I'm going to add some of those. We're going to make this one just fancy. Super fancy. Ooh, let me not forget these. These are my small gold ones. Teresa. Me? Shelly, hold please, let me clean up my desk. I know everything went, ooh, look what I found while looking back there, a little clear one, so that will be great. I'll use that. These are the gold, so you can get, when you order, like I told you, I like the small ones. This is just a small gold kit, I think is what it says, and it gives you about 10, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It gives you 10, and they're all different, but they're all gorgeous. Every time I use them, I can't choose a favorite. There's so many that you love. And some have a little pin or a little, like a button hole on the back. Can y'all see that? And then some don't have that at all. But if you have one that has it, I just use my little jewelry pliers and trim it down at the bottom. And then you can just hot glue. I'm going to use a little of both hot glue and this stick fast. I think it's going to need both. Oh, my hot glue gun, hopefully it's hot. It wasn't good on the base. Let's put that right there. I'll go back and read your comments because I see you guys chit-chatting. And hi, Kathy. Thank y'all for sticking with me. I know this is taking a while, but I wasn't on any time limit today, so I knew if you guys had somewhere to be or something to go eat, you'll go. You can always come back and see the finished, but I wanted to do both of these since yesterday. Let's see where this clear one's going to go. I love the clear because the gold of the project still shows through. Can you see that clear button right there? That's so pretty. So, you know, if you come across, like, say you're at the little vintage store or antique store and you come across a tin full of old jewelry, it's a great way to use it. If you have a little tin full of jewelry or buttons from your mom or grandma, great way to use it. If somebody says, would you have any use for this? Yes, you would. Just remember, you know, it's better to use what you have if it's special to you. And that way you get to see it out. Because so many of us, we just kind of keep those things in like a little tin where, you know we have it, but we're not looking at it, we're not using it. But how much more special if all of these belong to my grandmother or my mother, and I'm actually putting this out where I can see it every day. That'd be even better. So I say use it. Let's do a few pearls. I have these little pearl, I don't know what they're called. You know what I'm talking about. They're in a little setting. Can y'all see that? In a little gold setting. So I'm going to use a couple of those. They came off of this type of bling from Totally Dazzled. So like I said, you can break it up and use it for multiple things. Also, if you just used all pearls, those little pearls I'm using, and that's all you used, it'd be pretty. Let's put one down here at the bottom. Okay. I'm going to use another bling. We have so many to choose from that I can hardly decide. Okay, A or B. Or we'll say 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom. Which one do y'all like better for this? 1 on the top or 2 on the bottom? Can y'all see them pretty good? They look blurry to me. Oh, Teresa, thank you. Whatever you're answering, I can see, but I believe this was, wait, now I've forgot what I held up. Is this the one I held up? Because I held up 2. I think it was it these 2? Oh dear, y'all, look what I did. Okay, hold please. Now, 1, 2, 3, because I do not know which I held up. I saw that comment come through and got distracted. So 1, 2, 3. That wasn't it, Christy. Okay, well, how about between these? 1, I see a bunch for 1. And 1 for 3. They're all pretty. So we really can't go wrong. I think I'm seeing more 1s. Sorry I messed it up, y'all. When I dropped them, I just didn't remember which ones I was holding up. Okay. You really can't go wrong, though. They're all so pretty. This one has a really good base back here, so I think this will hold it plenty without having the hot glue. So I'm just going to plop that right there. Maybe, let me see. Let's see, do we have more? I have one more button we could use. Yeah, let's put that there. And then we'll put some pearls. Okay, let's do some pearls. We could also put that little key somewhere on here, or we could put it to the side. Y'all let me know about the key. Do we want to use the key and on the side, or somehow on it? So y'all be thinking of that while I'm adding some pearls. Oh, these pearls are pretty on here. These are just, you know, little acrylic pearls, I guess. They might be glass, I can't tell, and I try to buy glass whenever I can because it's just prettier and nicer. So I don't remember, and I can't tell by feeling these, but I can let you know. They're probably acrylic. They're pretty lightweight. But I'm just going to fill the rest of this with these pretty pearls. And I'm using the larger size, and then we'll go back and add a few small ones if these don't all fit. Let's get a medium size right in there. It's really fun, you guys. This is relaxing to do. I know some of y'all probably don't want to have to go buy all the things, so that's why I'm saying really just think about what you have, what you've been given, broken jewelry that you already have, things that, you know, you don't want to get rid of but you can't wear for whatever reason, and use that stuff. Okay, we're filling it up. And just depending on the size, I'm kind of going between small, medium, large little pearls here. They do go rolling. That's what we have. Oh, that's so pretty. Do you guys like it? It's so shiny. Oh, that's a great idea, Rom. That key on the side, Lisa said. Small key inside. I do have a small one to the side. Love the key. Try on top. We will, I'll hold it up. We might even put some, something else on it, like, you know, sparkle, diamond dust, to make it, you know, really stand out. Okay, we need a couple more, and then this will be done. I knew this would be my favorite. I love the bling. The other one I see more as, you know, maybe a teacher gift or a neighbor gift, or, you know, just some little something you need to give somebody, or you want to give somebody to make them smile. And this I could see setting on my you know, bathroom counter or on my nightstand when it's cleaned off, or a dresser. Thank you, Mary. Gold edge it. Thanks, Lisa. So I'm telling you, you go to a garage sale or you stop by a garage sale and you see old jewelry, or even just, you know, the person's broken jewelry they don't want, you snag it if it's a good price and then use it for these kind of things. And that way you're only really using a little bit of Totally Dazzled, and everything else could be just things you got super cheap, rather than doing an entire piece. Now, an entire piece in Totally Dazzled would be gorgeous, but this is almost like doing a little puzzle, so it's really fun to put together too. This will be a sweet little wedding gift if y'all have somebody that's getting married this summer. I mean, how pretty. I think I want a couple of somethings right here. So let's put a little pearl right there. Just a little one. Perfect. And then I think it needs something else. Let me just look through my little bag of, oh, I do have these. These are just little one-off rhinestones. You probably can't see there. That also came off of, let's see, came off of one of these. So I cut them apart and take them off and use them for other things. So I'm going to put that, let's see, how can I do this? I really want that right there, but that one's going to be stick fast on, but I think I can still find a way. Listen, where there's a will, there's a way, right? So I am just going to twist, and sure enough, it came right off. So see, keep working with it, and I'm going to put that little special one right there. And then I'll hold it up so you can see what I did here. So this is what I did. I just removed the last little piece from that chain and put that one, because it just needed something right there by those buttons. How simple and pretty. All you're doing is just gluing them on. If you really, you know, if we really wanted to, we could add a little more chain right there, but it's not absolutely necessary. I'm gonna do it though. Since I have it, I might as well. Because I think it just kind of needed it. So just a little bit of this right along that edge, and then I'll put this little chain down. And I gotta work quick, y'all. Gotta work quick. Lay it down, get it where you want it, and move out of the way, because now it's there. Okay, now we're in business. I like it. I hope y'all like it. Oh my goodness, thank y'all for the stars. What's going on? Do the chain to the key. Oh, that's cute. Thank you. Hi, Patty. Thank y'all for the stars. Joanne, Trees, everybody. Thank you, Joanne. I'm so glad y'all like this. Okay, so let's kind of move my desk here, move my stuff. I'm just going to play real fast, and see if we want anything as a little bow on the top, or if this is just too pretty and we don't need anything. But I'm going to just kind of look real quick. See, I think my ribbon is more not special enough for this. I'm going to look at this and just take a look. Let's just take a look together. Does it need a little bow up here, or does it need to just sit by itself? And if I did this, I'd put a little piece of bling in the center. So y'all let me know what you're thinking, because you have a really good view. I'm looking into a little iPhone, so it doesn't quite look the same. I think this is too casual, this sari silk. Even though it is a type of silk, I still think it could be a little ribbon around the edge. Well, now that would be pretty. We could definitely do that. So like this. That's pretty. No bow. No, so some are saying no bow. See, it's really you could go either way, and I think I'd like it either way. Bow with bling. Let's just make one, or let me just kind of play with it before we make our decision. So there's this. You could kind of see, and hold please while we make a bow. Somebody play elevator music for me. Oh. I'm just gonna play. So bear with me while I put this on here just to see, because this was part of my original picture in my head. I'm just gonna see before I absolutely say no. Can y'all at all see what I'm just kind of trying to do a makeshift bow without really committing? I'll put a little wire around it or something. Let's see. Let's just use this. Whenever you try to hurry, your hands won't work right. I am sort of on the fence. I think that it's sort of cute and sort of too not fancy enough. Let me just hold on. Y'all don't leave me. We're almost done. Okay, let's just see. I'm going to try to hold this up and show you with a piece of bling on it. I mean, you could do any piece of bling, so it could be something super fancy like this, or it could definitely be another little totally dazzled. Let's show you this one. Oh, this is such a pretty one. Let me show you this one, and then we'll decide. Hold please. We're so close to being done. I don't want y'all to leave yet. And I'm trying to hurry so that you don't. I'm going to go ahead and commit on this. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down just because it's going to be too hard to get a picture if I don't. And if we don't like it for this, I'll use it for a little Valentine or something. Use the gold pin and edge the ribbon in places. Ooh, pretty. Christy knows all the supplies I have. Okay, let's see. I kind of like it, but I want to get y'all's opinion, so give me 1 second. I'm going to cut these ends. Is that right? Should go like this. Hold on. Okay, so let's just kind of take a look. Hold on, I can't hold that also while I do this. So this is the bow that I did. It's hard to hold on here with my little fat fingers to where you can see. Does that kind of show you? What do y'all think of this? Let me show you the bow. So here it is. We've got the velvet and then we've got the sari silk. So it is a silk. So it is a, you know, I just think it kind of looks a little bit, not rustic, but, you know, rustic maybe because it is frayed edges. But that's kind of, ooh, y'all like it? So you see, it's hard for me to hold kind of how we'll do it, but you love it? Okay. I liked it, but I didn't know. See, Betty says no bow. So it's too much, Mary says. That's what I'm saying. I understand. I kind of like it, but yet I understand it being too much. So if it's too much and it might take away, then we don't have to use it. We could do this on the edge if we want something, because that brings out the gold that's on the heart. So what are y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? One more idea. Yeah, this one. That may be too much too. I don't want to get it, you know, tacky. So that might be too much to have that on the top. No bow, just the edge bow. Love the ribbon edging. Ribbon on the edge. Okay. I agree, Betty. I see that too. Okay, so that's what we'll do, but this will be showing up somewhere because that's really pretty. I'll definitely use it. And then the key, do we want the key? If we do we want to make it pretty? Let me put this on, and I'll just use hot glue on this. And I won't put too much. I'm just gonna, let's be sure this is the right length before I go. Yeah. Oh, I'm liking this, y'all. Yeah. Pretty. I love this ribbon. Now's the time to buy velvet ribbon, so be looking around. I believe I got this at Joann's because it's all on sale. Almost positive it's Joann's, and you can get it like half off, probably more now, you know, than even what I paid. Okay. Now, let's see what y'all said about the key. Do a flat shoe bow on top and have the key dangle off. Cheryl, that sounds really pretty. Thank you, Mickey. Hi, Roxanne. You came at just the right time to see it all put together. The ribbon on the edge, add a key on top of the ribbon. So, dangling, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure about the key. I just can't decide how to use it. I'm gonna try cutting this. Let's just see. You've been here this long. What's 5 more minutes, right? So to where we make a little thin strip. I mean, we could just do a little hot glue there and tack it there if we like it, but I just don't know. Y'all let me know what you're seeing on your end, you know. I never can figure out when I'm doing this. Points on the outside. Small key. Oh, a smaller key. Hi, Betty. That's okay. It's kind of cute. I mean, I see both. I see the benefit of both having it and not having it. I see hearts, but what are y'all hearting? Yes or no? Small key. Let's look at see if we got a smaller one that I like. That's real girly or real, you know, that's a good one. Guess I need to put it through the key. This is where these little wire things work well. Just take your wire. If you're having a hard time getting it through a hole, take your bended wire and put your ribbon in there. And then when you put your wire through, you'll get your ribbon through. And we could even, let me show you another cute way to tie this would be. Okay guys, I'm gonna need your opinion on this. I have to take another little vote. Kind of tack it right on the side if we do like it. I don't know. What do y'all think? Y'all let me know. Just ribbon. Try above the heart on the front. Do you mean hanging down? Do you mean up here? Do you mean what you mean? I'm trying different ways so that if y'all say, ooh, let me see that again, you know, let me know. And somebody said on the front above the heart. So I'm not sure if you meant that. No key, Lynn says. On the front so you can see the key. I can't decide. I know, Trisha. That's how I am. Thank you, Teresa. Hello from Arkansas. Glad you're here. Hit the follow button. Love the key. Hang down the side. Try different ways in the crease of the heart on top. Okay, so there's the side. So it would just kind of sit there like this. And let's do right here at the top. kind of hanging down on the item. We can put it kind of up here on one corner, like so. We could put it down here, like so. Or maybe a little higher. Or just leave it off and have it just like this. Anna, which way? I see Andrea says no key. Robin says, LT Design says no key. I don't know. I think a lot of y'all are saying no key, and I see why, because this is so classy like it is and so pretty. Let's just do no key. And when I give this away, or if I give this away, I will send a key with it, and somebody could put it where they want it. I think it's so pretty. I will probably, let me just show you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put, Christy probably knows, I'm going to put just a swipe of this oyster pearl or white pearl. This is oyster pearl. Please go back and forth. Let me look. I think white pearl keeps being the winner these days. This is such a pretty, really subtle metallic that I am really enjoying using on a lot of things. So let me show you what it will do, because it's going to add a pretty little feminine. First of all, make sure my canvas is good, and I see a little mark on here. So if I can just erase it, yeah. I might even swipe this button too, guys, and give this a little shimmer. This is just a very subtle metallic, but it's got, I'll hold this up so that you can see both sides. This will give this the finishing touch for sure. Okay, now I want you to look at this side compared to this side. So you see the bottom here, right here? And then look at this one. See the difference? It's so subtle, but it is very shimmery and just, it's almost like opening a bottle of champagne, or it just kind of elevates it a little. So I really like using these metallics, and it doesn't take much. So they're a little more, they're like $3 a bottle as opposed to $1 a bottle. But, you know, it doesn't take a lot to really make a difference. So they're worth it. And that's all you have to do. Just brush it on like so. It will dry super quick. And then we've got a little shimmer to that paint. And you can use it, you know, I put a little bit on the button here just to make that shimmer too. And actually went over just a little bit, so let me see if I can wipe that off. Okay, so that's what we have on that one. Yes, it is simple but beautiful. I love this. This is totally my favorite. We also did this one that's fun and playful and great for like a teacher, a mail carrier, your elderly neighbor, somebody that's a shut-in, you know, all those things that you just need a little something and you want to brighten their day. You could write a Bible verse all around it. You could write, you know, we love you. You could do other things. You could put polka dots, anything. But that's that one. And we have a sari silk tie. And then this one. Okay, let's give out more bling real quick. So while I'm mailing Christy's gift card, I want to at least give a couple more, and we will do some Totally Dazzled. So I'm not going to do names. I am just going to randomly, so y'all can comment real quick. I'm going to randomly kind of scroll back and forth on my iPad and just stop. What is the name of the shimmer paint? Sorry, it is White Pearl Metallic by Deco Art. Can y'all see that? I don't know why everything's so blurry when I look at it, but it's blurry. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, the gold is my favorite too, Trisha. You love the red? I know that sari silk is pretty. Yeah. Thank you, Rachel, for sprinkling. Okay, I'm going to just scroll back and forth a minute and land on a comment. So I'll do this a couple of times. Okay. Rachel Kuykendall Steins, it says on the front so you can see the key. Let me write your name down. If you would like a piece of bling, if you will message me your mailing address. And I'll do one more. You love the gold heart. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate you guys. Love the gold. Yeah, the gold is just a showstopper. Oh, I lost. Hold on. I lost them all. Okay. Let me do this again. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Teresa. Oh, I lost all my comments. Y'all keep commenting for 1 second so that we can get some more, because when I accidentally got out of it, so now I have like 2 comments. Okay, now they're starting to come back up, so you guys keep commenting for just a second. Thank you, guys. Sorry that it took so long. We've been on here a long time. Okay, we have a few comments here, so I'm going to do this again. The gold heart is very elegant. Thank you. Oh, Patty, this is the least I can do for you guys staying with me so long. Okay, I'm going to scroll. There's not many because my peripheral vision is seeing there's not very many comments. So I will probably go back and pick one more just that was here earlier. Okay, stopping on Levada Vance. Congratulations, winners. Well, Levada, you're one. Thank you for commenting, all you guys. And I will go back and pick somebody that was here longer so that you don't feel cheated. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. And I know, right? Chaos coordinator, we could probably all use that some days. And hopefully you'll be back to see me tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye, guys.